I always wanted to be in the spotlight. I always wanted to be in the spotlight. In a positive way, shine so bright. Give us the spotlight.
Tonight we're gonna put you in the spotlight. It's your time to shine. Tonight we're gonna put you in the spotlight. It's your time to
Give us the
shine.
spotlight.
Tonight we're gonna put you in the spotlight.
In a positive way, shine so
Time to
bright.
shine. Tonight we're gonna put you in the spotlight.
In a positive way, shine so
Time to
bright.
shine.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's another Sunday spotlight. It's Mixsquadtv. I'm Cash at Hand, and I have a very special guest with us this morning, but this evening where my guest is at, QuaShawna, artist. What's
Good
going
morning to
on?
you.
And
Yeah, it's like
good evening to
4
you.
4 p.m. over here, so it's morning for you. I'm sorry to keep you busy already this morning,
Oh,
but
I'm good. I'm good. It's a great way to start. It's a great way to start. And I just want to say before we get started, I appreciate you being on here. And I really think that your music is dope. And I really thought that just talking to you backstage, that your story was like super interesting and just how like
thank
everything
you.
about you from where you live to your music to your nationality to your name. I think we're gonna have a great fun time learning about you this
Yeah,
today.
thank you so much for having me here. So yeah, it's a pleasure as well. Finally meeting up with you, and yeah, it was great that we connected, over social media, and I'm excited to talk this hour with you, and get to know you, get to know me, or tell you about me. So yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to know you. It's the Sunday spotlight, and so we got to start from your origins, right? We got to get to know like where everything came from originally, and just kind of give us, you know, a little history about you from the beginning of you.
Well, I was born in South Korea, in Busan. That's like the second biggest city right there after Seoul. And I grew up in Germany since I was a baby, so I'm
Hmm.
literally native speaking German. And I just, went to kindergarten school, maintained my life there. And early, I just started, having, yeah, I really like music. So I was singing in like a little singing class stuff, and that's where I just started getting in touch with music, right?
Hmm.
But I grew up here in the north of Germany. Like, I'm a northern light, that's what they call it here.
Hmm.
And yeah, if you want to talk German one day, I'm down. Like, fluently German, everything cool.
Got you. And so, how did you get your influence in music? Like what music was just like around your upbringing? What kind of
Oh,
music?
yeah. I mean, my parents used to like German things, pop music, but I early discovered the passion for like R&B music. Grew up with like rap and as well, back then I was listening to Tupac and all the West Coast type of things, a little bit of underground. I was mainly, getting in touch as well with like 36 Mafia and but also like commercial stuff. So that was like the vibe for me because
Yeah.
like R&B, it got so much, emotional aspects. I like the harmonies, how it's set up, and everything which goes with the music. So that's when I first thought like, like TLC and all that, you
Mhm.
just getting to know different artists back then. And I was like, oh, this is definitely my vibe that I'm down and looking forward to. So I just discovered my passion for music right there.
So you discovered your passion for music, and what about what age was this?
Oh my God. I mean, being involved with music since I was a kid, but really like, I think it started like with 13, 14.
Gotcha.
And yeah, then I just I think the team I when I really started with music was in 2004. It was pretty late, but
Yeah.
I was singing, but never really considered doing music on my own. I just like to sing songs, and
Mm.
with the songs that were already out. But I'm yeah met up with the DJ team, Mystical Tunes. They were residential DJs at the club by the time, and I think because of one of my friends, he mentioned like, oh, she sings, like she doesn't do anything professional, and they approached me. So that I think was the start of 2004. Yeah.
Mm. That's dope. And so you was just doing it for the love, it sounds like, just like right. And then you got approached. And once you started doing it professionally, tell us just about just the journey of being an artist.
Yeah, just being an artist. I mean, I'm just trying to maintain my life. I just have like a full-time job, so it was always like more like a hobby for
Yeah,
me that I was able to, live during my free time. But there was a time when I was not so considered doing my studies like I was supposed to do, and that was the time when we really got started, like being in the clubs, doing
yeah,
pre-shows. Had we were booked as a DJ MC team. We were four, so we were really touring around Germany, all type of R&B and hip hop events.
yeah,
And we did main time thing and hyped up the people, and that was exactly the start of everything. Being part of the DJ team, but also producing and recording my own stuff and
yeah.
directly pushing it to the crowd.
Mm,
So people just dancing. You get the feedback immediately within the minute. You're just gonna play it main time and see what is their reaction, right?
right.
And that's
That's
how.
scary though.
Yeah, but it was really nice. I
Yeah.
remember doing all those shows and emceeing and, put my own songs out there and to see like, oh, this is a good feedback. So
Mm,
this was really nice. I really liked it. But we were on tour 24, like, yeah, throughout the week, I would say Friday, Saturday, and two times during the week besides university and all that. So I said my priorities was more clubbing and doing music than, being focused on my studies.
right.
But we always have this time, right, when we are not so focused. But
Yeah.
that was my passion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I feel you. Believe me, I it's not my spotlight, but I understand. You know, uh,
Thank
but
you.
but going, transitioning through that period, was there like an event or something that occurred that kind of got you to decide like I'm gonna focus more on kind of balancing things out?
Um, I mean, my parents were really, they were not really strict, but when it came to being, professional regarding my regular job, they said they seen that I was doing pretty good, and I was on tour and put a lot of effort and passion into it. But my mom and my dad said, always said, like, oh, you should focus on. And of course, right? I had so many chances that I didn't take because I tried to be, oh, yeah, the ordinary girl, like the regular girl who just get their career in check and do school. And now to review and to reflect on those, yeah, things and opportunities, I must say, like, yeah, I could have been yeah, I might would have been famous already if I would take the chance that I had, but I
Not and like
didn't.
I understand the regret in it because I really can understand that. So like hearing that, and like I guess I want to reflect more on your background. Was it more like you said, like you kind of was stepping out into your own, you like certain things of your own, you wanted to do the music thing, but it was a constant push to be kind of in the norm? And
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
I'm a matrix person. I'm stuck in the matrix even right now, working full time, but
yeah,
improving even on a professional level is important for me, but as well as pushing the music now, is something that I try to balance out with
yeah,
the capacity that and resources that I have and the time, right? It's not always easy, but I had a time when I really stepped back from the music thing for a couple of years and was taking a long ass break. And
Yeah.
afterwards, I really regretted that I did so, because I just wanted to have like a normal life. You just, if you get to know someone, you'd be stuck up in, you'd be stuck in a long-term relationship, and then your partner might doesn't agree with your doing music. You just try to be, making some steps back. But this is something now that I would never do again. So nope, you rather take me with the music or you just leave it.
Right. And so like let's speak on that, because it got brought up, and just the challenges with being like your journey. But I think it's kind of all creatives have struggles with certain relationships, because of the thing that makes us creative also kind of makes us hard to deal with at times. So what advice would you just give to other creatives and people that are just artistic when you're dealing with a partner?
I mean, you should have understanding for their passion. Either way, they might have different hobbies than, I do, but I think it's important to support your partner no matter what it is. I think there should be a balance. I mean, if you're just being selfish, just doing whatever you do, I think then it's just a sign like, what are you in a relationship for then? So you have to be able to compromise a little bit, but also, still keep doing your thing and fulfill your dreams. And
Yeah,
usually, if you have someone who really supports you, they will have, yeah, understanding for this, right? And they try to push you and make you better. So I think it's a good way to support each other. um but yeah, just, I mean, keep doing what you got to do, and it's like important to address those things and talk about certain things and agree on something, right?
yeah,
So
absolutely. I would say, just for me now, going on 10 years with
mhm.
someone who's had to deal with me and my artistic mind. uh I would say that for me, doesn't apply to all artists, but for me, I had to find someone who really just did not want at all anything to
Mm,
deal with art, creativity. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she'll admit herself, like, I lack creativity, like, you know what I mean? And
mhm.
it's like, I have enough for both of us, baby. It's okay. So like, I had to find someone who was like really just not like that,
Mhm.
to help me, like, for me to be able to just be like that. Because I feel like if I'm with someone who's just as artistic and creative as we are, we both are just gonna let certain things in a relationship fall
Mm.
apart. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it
With
has
her,
pros and cons, right?
yeah,
One, yeah, she gonna make you feel grounded because you can, be creative as much as you want to be. And she's more like the yeah, reserved, non creative
she's the
person.
fan, right? Like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
like
but
how it works. She's the fan. I'm the person performing type of
yeah,
thing.
but if you would both do these things, magic can happen as well, right?
Yeah,
She would be like pushing you, have great ideas, or just her experience or her views on things could enrich your,
that's true.
performance as well. So I think it have pros and cons. So
Yeah, I think
depending on how you
everything
deal with it.
has like
Mhm.
everything has its pros and cons. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I think in a relationship, if you really want the best out the relationship, the con is in the relationship. Because yeah, she may push me career wise, but there's holes in the relationship, because y'all both are
Mm.
too creative, and there's like normal everyday shit that don't get done, that like
Do the dishes.
like unless y'all just got it like that, like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? But like with my situation, it was good because she took care of the boring shit,
Mm.
and I could do me, you know what I mean? So, but in most relationships where you don't have like bread, where like everybody's just like wealthy and we can get maids and we can
Mm.
just go be creative. When you have everyday relationships where we have to have jobs and raise children, I've been with another creative, and it was just like, when it came down to like
Clashed.
when it came
Mm.
down to the child we had and
Yeah.
the relationship we had, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me. I'm sure it works. People, you know what I'm saying, do it all the time. uh I was just giving my tidbit of, if you are creative and you're finding trouble with relationships, find the motherfucker in the corner.
Yeah.
In the club that's just nodding their head, that they even really try to be there for real. They just here because their girlfriend here, and like that's the one you need to talk to.
Oh yeah.
But no, back on just your journey, right? We was talking about your childhood. We got into the relationships, but I like that. I like to know about like where you come from. And so that's all interesting to me, just kind of how that all came together. You told me a very interesting story as well about how you chose your name.
Oh yeah, my name. That was funny. Back then I used to start out being in the online chat rooms like AOL, or what was it? The messengers, Yahoo Messenger. I was pretty much hanging out in these Yahoo, I don't know if you know them, like the R&B and rap and hip hop rooms.
Yeah,
So
I remember.
hmm So it started there, like hanging out in the chat rooms. And I don't know, there was always like this type of online family, with like a specific name, and they just brought in the people. So you were part of the crew.
Yeah.
But it's really funny. I'm still like befriended with like three, really still befriended with them since then.
Wow.
One is like almost, yeah, not like over this Yahoo type of thing, community thing, but it's almost like one of my best friends that I know for such a long time now. We
Yeah.
just, we're really cool. So yeah, and then they came up with some names, and I thought like, QuaShawna, this was a nice name. And then was the time when I was dropping my first single, and they came up like, yo, you gotta, what is your artist name? We gotta write it down. We have to register everything. So I had to choose one, and I thought like, oh, and it should have been like a name which matches singing but also rapping, right? Because I
Yeah.
got a passion for both. So I just was like, okay, just choose this name. So I came up with QuaShawna. QuaShawna was born.
Hey.
That simple. But
Hey.
they were always asking me like, where did you get the name from? I was like, oh, I like that name. Really liked it, but I never really considered that me having QuaShawna as a name, as an artist name. But here I go.
Hey, it definitely is one of those that stand out. Like when you know what I mean? Like it's QuaShawna is definitely a name that it just poke out when you read it, when you say it. So it's a good choice. We should move into listening to your work. And I know you have the most recent track, It's Over, right?
Yeah, I just released it one day after my birthday. So I was like, okay, I would just make myself a birthday present. Just gonna release my damn song right on the spot. I was like, okay, on my birthday, I might be too busy, with gas. My friends came over and family members. And I was like, okay, I don't got no time to be online at the time. So I was like, I'ma just schedule the release a day after. So that's what I did.
Bet. Let's take a listen.
Yeah.
It's over. Key West. Oh, there's another one. Just can't believe I trusted you over and over again. Every time this passion got heated, we thought it didn't make no sense. I was been able to tell you, you would try to play shit up, telling me another story. Excuse when you said I'm so come on, it's enough. With no hesitation, like the questions that are raised. Promise so many things.
It's over. Yes, indeed. I mean, I'm mad that it's over. Actually, I would say this. I definitely agree with you that if you didn't deal with some of the pressure and the pushbacks throughout your journey, I agree that you would be at a different level than you are today. Just because the talent is evidently there. Like it's
Oh,
you know what I
thank
mean.
you.
It's certainly apparent when you listen to your music. But
Yeah,
yes,
you can yeah, you could tell. But this is funny. Like I tried to do like something new, right? But still the R&B vibes, people be saying like, "Oh, I got this type of vibe from the, 2090 still in there. This is like dope." And I'm just like, I really tried so hard to be something a little bit more creative and new up to date. But I got that in me. I'm just like, "Oh, as hard as I tried, like guess this is me." Always like even if I got some new stuff that I be working on, I always got this like R&B type of vibe in there.
yeah,
And but this is so funny. Like even when I heard this instrumental immediately, big shout out to Jazz Beats. I met him over social media.
mm,
Such a talented producer, and I'll be working with him now for some time. And I was listening to this instrumental. I was like, this is my shit right there. Like I've definitely, I need to feel the vibe. I just need to have already something in my mind to be like, oh, already caught a melody in my head. This thing is so touchy, like it caught me, and
yeah.
I just need to jump on it and do something. So I was like, okay, this is my beat right there. Save it. I'ma just get it in a couple of weeks till I'm done with the other shit. I'ma just started and with this song, I immediately had the lyrics in all type of way. Like I was able to write it down so fast. So I was like, put it on paper.
Usually when that's the case, it's because the beat code and it's some real shit that you got to put out there.
Yeah.
You
And I
know
think that's the best thing. Like people might be able to relate. A lot of females can relate, like what it's going through some toxic bullshit for over a decade and dealing with bullshit and finally say, yo, it's over. Like I'm tired of this bullshit. I
was
gotta move on.
what I found dope about just the sound of the whole song was that it felt like I've heard it before. Like even if I have now obviously heard it more than a few times, but I'm saying the first time I heard it, I felt like I heard it before, and I know I didn't because it was new. It was you. I've never heard you before, but I felt like I've heard that song before, and
Mm,
those are normally the best songs because they remind everyone of something that they've heard before, which
mm.
draws them more into it. You know what I mean? It makes it easier and more palatable to take in when it feels familiar, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
but
know what I
some
mean?
might be just fresh, like, okay, this sound, oh, they got something familiar. I like the vibe. And then, of course, like if they could relate to it, like I
Right.
think, especially the ladies, lady empowerment to say, like, okay, let's go. I've been through that. I can experience that as well. And just
Yeah.
having this sort of type of feeling when listening to the song, like, yeah, and I think it's the best thing just to put them into lyrics, express yourself, and just move on, right? So,
Yeah. And I
or
want to
you
just
just
no, go ahead.
keep on, you just keep on saving all those things over and over again. And then I thought, like, okay, this is a great topic for the song because it matches so well because you can put emotions in there. It got this new type of beat, which is a little bit not too slow, but bring it right on point. And yeah, that's what I like. Was like, okay, I need to have this, and this was the choice to be like, okay, this is going to be my next release, even though I originally wanted to plan to release a rap track, but this is going to be I think the third release, and yeah, three more releases are going to be a rap track again.
Bet. And I just want to take the time to share the screen and let everybody know that's out there to be sure you go to QuaShawna, spelled exactly her artist's name, page, subscribe, and you have a very loyal commenters on IG. Like them your people. I'm gonna just encourage them and implore them for them to go on over to either Apple, Spotify, music, YouTube music, Tidal, Deezer, whatever you using.
Yeah, I'm on. I think I have everything, even
That's what
pen.
I'm saying. Run them streams up. You know what I'm saying? As much as you comment, I'm just saying, like, sometimes a real fan will go to this video, you know what I'm saying? And just go, like, even if they ain't doing nothing, they're just going to just put it on mute and be having in the background, open up another tab just to get that for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a real fan. So if you a real one out there, for QuaShawna, I know y'all out there. Make sure you go tap in with whatever device or whatever platforms you are using to listen to music. Make sure you get her on your playlist. Whatever socials you use, everybody using YouTube. Go to YouTube, subscribe. There's no reason why she should not have clout. I'm talking about some serious clout. We should have this in the 100,000s quickly if we just go ahead and transition over from IG and onto all the other platforms. Y'all hear me? So I just wanted to take the moment to be sure that we let the audience know that you are everywhere. Everywhere. You don't have to, just limit to liking the post. Go ahead and go stream the music.
Appreciate it. Yeah, keep up with all the channels. Sometimes it's a little bit hard work, but
Yeah,
that's what we as artists have to do, right? Sometimes
absolutely.
you'll be lagging, but then you'll be like, okay, I just try to be consistent.
And plus,
And
we just want the audience to be
yeah.
able to be tapped in whenever you're tapping into whatever medium
Mm,
you're using. You want your fans to be able to have access to whatever you're doing and not just like, oh, I got to get it to IG because that's where the people at. No, like wherever I'm at, y'all know if y'all got the notification, y'all get notified. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's the point. And I think to promote your music, I think IG might be not the best platform anymore. I think to promote music, it might be TikTok, it might be YouTube Shorts more than IG. Like IG is more like, okay, this is your celebrity life, artist life, whatsoever on there.
right, right.
Yeah. So yeah, this is
And I was, also say that a lot of time, like what is now the model is that you're some form of content creator
hmm
that has music. So like a
as
lot
well.
a
Yeah.
lot of people get known for talking about something, and then you find out
hmm
like, oh, they do music. You ain't know, but that's like how the formula is now. Is like, you know what? I'm gonna just be known for the streaming. I'm gonna be known for my YouTube videos, and then push my music through the videos that I'm getting known for. So that's
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
formula. It sucks because when you just want to push music, it's really hard because you have people who like are doing other means other than just pushing their music. They pushing content.
Yeah, but I think this is the main thing right now, right? I mean, okay, if you already have like 1,000 big ass fan base, it doesn't matter what you do. But I think especially being an artist, going independent, don't have that huge, reach in fan base yet. You need to be an all rounder in a type of way to, meeting the needs of the consumers and listeners and watchers. Like, you have to go with the trends. I mean, I would not do any type of trend that I don't feel comfortable doing,
Like
but
eating
as
bug.
well, like, yeah, but just let them be part of what you do of your life,
Yeah,
get to know you as a person,
yeah,
to a certain extent. But I think it's important just to connect with those and be like, hey, even though she doing music, she's still like a cool person, like I can relate,
right,
right?
right, right.
And you see all these big ass artists, right, and they just going live sometimes, but you don't really know what is behind this facade because they are just, too big. They keep their shit private. But I think to have an authentic fan base, and you just have to be a little bit open about your life, let them be part of your life,
Right.
and also be able to adapt and be like, hey, this is a trend, this is fun, let's go,
Yeah, yeah, no, that's all
Mhm.
great advice for the audience. Like that's one of the things we do here on the spotlight is be sure that we feed the audience because there's a lot of artists and those who are in music that watch the
Mm.
show and they need to hear like, like you gotta adapt to some degree. And that's what I feel like I'm doing now. Just doing the spotlight is me adapting to what the audience wants, right? Like they want to see me and you know, and all of that, and they want to see you have these conversations.
Yeah,
So they,
but you're doing a really great job, I must say. Thanks for
oh,
having me again.
oh
For
man, no,
real.
thank you again for coming. We actually at a point where we're gonna jump into the second song and
Hmm.
give us a little tidbit about this one. Is Shake That.
Oh, yeah, shake that dangling. Oh. Oh shit, you gotta talk about that. Like, yeah. That was the time when you're just being like, the time era when the whisper song and all that type of stuff came out. And you were like, yeah, we just need a banger for the clubs, a little bit up to date and a little bit nasty and so that's how Shake the Dangling came on.
I mean, I fully understand. You know, I mean, I be in different moods, and them be one of the moods. So I'm ready to hear.
You can't be
ready to-
glad that I didn't send you the Whisper Song remix that we did. You'll be like, what the hell?
No, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna still need it. So because you know, being a part of the Sunday Spotlight, you know, you
Mm.
get free entries to the music review show that we do, and so that'd be perfect.
Oh, okay. But then I'll be like, oh God. I thought I was like, oh, hopefully my dad doesn't understand what I was, rapping about. I was like, okay. Okay.
Sometimes, you know, so like being maybe not to the degree that you were, as far as having you know, parents who just wanted certain things for you, not because they didn't want what I wanted per se for myself, but because they wanted, you know, they saw the world through how they saw the world, and they you know, saw it the same way for me. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I
Yeah.
see it, right? You know what I mean? They didn't purposely hold me back from anything.
No, no,
You know
no.
what I
But
mean?
of course, you got respect for your parents as well. But even my dad, he's so cool. Like
Right.
he used to tell me, like, yo, if you want to have more engagement and you want to run this shit up, you gotta show more skin. I was like, Dad, are you serious now? He cool.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. But they just
My
wanted
mom
the
would have
best.
been like, yeah, but that's why I try to keep my music professional separated from my regular job. Like these are two different worlds. I don't want to,
Right.
I'm just like when I'm at work, I'm a professional there. But if I'm in my free time, I do my music, I'm an artist, I'm gonna do my professional shit there. I mean, of course, it can be that people recognize, like, oh, you do music. But, I don't want to be, judged by the things that I do, the things that I rap about when it comes to my regular job, because there I'm gonna try to be a pro in doing my thing because of my expertise, about
At
my
that job.
skills. Yeah. So
No, I get it.
it's
I get
important.
it.
Yeah.
I get it. Let's check it out.
I know that you like to suck my toes. Be my bitch or daddy, you don't know. You tellin' shit when you say that you don't want it. You like it from the back, doggy style or more. So put it on ya. Please and kiss it right and whatever I say. Your shit a hormones, should be ready or willing to play. You better do what I told you to. Say what I want you to. Do what you gotta do. Even play my garden full, cover my body with sheets that I'm made of silk. When I tell you to drop, you let it drop like milk. With the vitamins, A and C, she go for free. I might grab your balls, but you have to do me. So just grab it a little, just lick in the middle. I won't accept it, no, but I know you do it anyways. Being a slave to me gon' be a hard job, but I know you like doing me in my drop top. Shake that thing, work that thing, slap that booty and hit it from the back again. Shake that thing, work that thing, slap that booty and hit it from the back again. You should always try to be in time. When I ring through, you better start my up your mind. What my girls want, you don't worry about lying in the game. With a girl, you don't know hot pussy in your hand. Do your thing and act like you the man. Not like a guy with his heart in his pants. Don't fuck up, cause it's my business. Nothing is twisted, it's a sickness, that's my word, so nothing suspicious. Go ahead, do you do to watch the back for me? Work that out slowly, make me stop moaning. I squeeze a chick when you want in between. Let it out, it's easier as it just seems. Wanna hear you say my name when shit is on the way. Everything I hear from you is baby, it's okay. So I'm wasting time, chill, relax your mind. Let you know when time is right. When I need you for a ride, I can just stay for a night. I shake that thing, work that thing, slap that booty and hit it from the back again. Shake that thing, work that thing, slap that booty and hit it from the back again. Shake that thing, work that thing, slap that booty and hit it from the back again. Shake that thing, work that thing, slap that booty and hit it from the back again.
Shake that.
Mm-hmm.
that being said, from what we were saying right before we played the song, which was like separating those lives.
Mm-hmm.
Not to like try to get into what you specifically do, but has that been a challenge? Be, as far as getting to a level where people recognize you locally and stuff like that, like has it been a challenge to to keep it separate?
No, mm-mm. Because I just really, when I'm doing my music and being somewhere at events, or they ask me to come there as a QuaShawna, I'm QuaShawna, right? But if I'm at work, there is nothing music related type of things in there.
Got you.
Like I can't say like, okay, if they ask me I remember like when I first started the job, like what are your hobbies? I say I like music. Like I like to do music, but I don't have to present my YouTube channel. I don't have to do
Right,
this.
right,
If they're
right.
gonna find out by themselves, like, oh, this or this. I mean, of course it could be, but I just want to be, um, they should appreciate my work, doing my work professional on a regular level, and not consider me being a music artist and might, publishing or releasing music that might be like, oh,
Right.
so I just really try to be professional on both sides. And I think, well, I still have like even coworkers or ex-coworkers to be like, oh, I really like your shit. Even my ex-company employer found out I did music. They were like, oh, you do it big though. You should do something at a company event. I was like, no, I'm not gonna perform no shit that dangling at a company event. Like what? Hell no. But they were like, oh, we could do something like advertisement for us, like with music and a rap stuff. But I just try to be like, nah,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If you just like find, how Whisper was with like, certain stuff wasn't necessarily said in the song on the radio version. Like it could just be shake that, shake that,
yeah,
and the
I mean,
dangling could
dangling
be
is
in
not
the.
bad, but yeah.
I'm
But
talking
I
about for
mean,
the corporate stuff. You don't want the, you don't want the dangling and the corporate stuff. Like, yeah.
but
But
yeah.
yeah, no, I
But
get
I
it. I
mean, it
get it.
can be
I
a
just,
challenge, but it's the same thing if you're like an influencer, mainly, or you might have like a regular job and just doing all those type of things
yeah.
in your free time. Do you really want to correlate with your job? Like
No,
people
not
might see
not
you
if that job
differently,
doesn't correlate. No, I definitely don't. You know what I mean? Like I definitely like I fully understand why you do it. I was just wondering if it like ever got
No, no.
where
I just
it,
try to keep it separate. I don't have to go into details and stuff. I just tell them,
right,
oh, I like to do music. I'm a songwriter.
right.
This or that. But I don't have to be like, oh, look at my page and look at this. No, I'm not. Because I want that they see me like when she does her job,
Yeah.
she's professional. She just, she's a good skilled, young,
No, I get it.
uh
I guess
ambitious person.
a
So
better
yeah.
question would have been, have you ever ran into a situation where a coworker or someone of higher up in the company
No.
found your shit?
Yeah, I mean my bosses, but they were cool. They were like,
Okay.
"Oh,
So
you
it
should
was
work
all
at the
good,
next
right? It was
event."
right. So it was all good. It was
Yeah.
all good vibes. You just don't flaunt it, but it's never been
No,
a
no, no.
problem.
Yeah. No, 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 not so far. But that's why I try to keep it like
Bet. So
separate.
I always have to ask this only because when we get women on the spotlight, it is key one for the audience, and you'd also share your experiences, but it's even different now because you're in a whole different country, right? And you grew up
Mm-hmm.
in Germany, and so my question is, like, we get a lot of, obviously here in America, there is a lot of just unfair treatment toward genders and stuff like
Mm.
that. Wages are different. Is it the same? And obviously men gonna be men, so I can assume that men are still men when it come down to like looks and beauty and harassment, and like as far as being a woman, what's your
Mm.
experience like in the industry and just in life when it comes down to
Um,
fair treatment and how other women experience things here in America?
yeah, I mean, for a female in a higher position, I think it's always hard. You always have to prove yourself harder than guys. You always have to fight for shit even more harder. But I think I'm a person who can be really, pushy and address those type of things. Like I had situations where they thought like, oh, this little young lady, she tried to tell us something, you know, blah blah blah. But if I get started, they'd be like, oh no, she's not someone you can fucking play with right now. When it comes to work, I'll be professional. It doesn't matter if it's a guy or something. I'm gonna just tell them straight out, like, look, this is not gonna work. From this type of perspective, I see things. I would recommend this, doing that or not. So it's just the way how you carry yourself. But also the same way I carry myself, try to be professional in my job and be like, okay, this is what we got to do. This is, you know, the quality that you get if you hire me.
Yeah.
If I'm set up in the project, it's the same thing how you carry yourself with the music. You don't have to like everything I do, but I'm gonna just do what I gotta do. And I do what I feel like doing. If you don't agree with it, fine. I mean, hello haters, you know.
Right.
But I'm just like, yo, this is me. So you gotta do with it, fuck with it, or you're just gonna leave it. That's it.
Yeah.
Right. And this is the
Yeah.
point, like even in the industry, they may be like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like they try to convince you, you just might be just, oh yeah, you carry yourself. I mean, it's a difference how you're carrying yourself as a female. I would never be twerking in one of my own videos. I would never be showing off like, I don't know, being completely naked and doing some things. I'm just like, you can be sexy, but you still be classy, right? And if you
Facts.
carry yourself in that type of way without man thinking like, oh yeah, I just want to bang that right now. Da, 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 I don't need to have respect. No, you just you need to have respect for yourself, and you got to carry that stuff. Even you know, you just have to represent yourself with the values that you have. Even
Yeah.
either way, it's in a private level when it comes to the job, or if it's the music.
Yeah.
Because you can't be surprised if you carry yourself like, oh yeah, one of these little cheap ass girls. I mean, they're making the money with it, so I can, you know, I could relate. But this is not something that I want, and
Right.
I don't want other guys to see me like that. So even if I'm sexy, even I still try to keep my class, and I still got, you know, boundaries,
Right.
and be like, hey, this is it, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I guess, you know, from my perspective as a man, is one of those things where at least have a conscious decision and choice that's if you want to be a thought, like, you know what I'm saying, on camera, you know what I'm saying, just
Mm,
understand that that's what people gonna think and see, and whatever come with that, come with that. But if you make the conscious choice, like that's the image I want to portray, then own it. If you want
yeah.
to be classy, you know, you don't have to do those things, you know what I'm saying? But you know, so I always just say, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to say you don't twerk, you know what I'm saying, in your video, if you really like, if your values say like I should be twerking, because some people, unfortunately, some people values the day Baba was twerking, they grandmama was twerking, they mama's mama was twerking, like this
Yeah, I
this
mean, they
this
got
tradition.
skills and it looks good, right? But sometimes it could be just give the impression like, oh, she easy to have,
No, yeah,
you know?
absolutely. And that's what I'm
So
saying.
this is like the
Some
point
people have
how
that
you,
upbringing where
yeah.
they are, that's their values.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I
if
mean?
they found with it, it's cool. But then, you know, they shouldn't be surprised if men approach them in a disrespectful manner or way, right? Because they only see what you present them.
Absolutely.
So I'm just like, okay, you just need to be aware of like, okay, how you want to present yourself, carry yourself, and how you want to be respected, right?
Absolutely.
So simple.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if when you say it like that and you say it with such conviction, like, yes, it is. And I wish there was a lot of, you know, a lot more people in position where they feel compromised would have that type of conviction and be like, no, like I'm not doing XYZ, you know what I mean? So like hearing that, hopefully people who may be faced with those positions, like come across this, hear that and understand like it's that simple. Like you just got to stand for what you know is right and don't let all that other shit get in the way because you know better.
Yeah, you might be twerking for your partner, but it doesn't have to be like the whole global world to see. Like, no,
Right. No,
right?
absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
Mm,
I absolutely agree.
mm.
For sure. Like me personally, I don't want nobody else to see that. Like
Yeah,
that's for me.
like you would be like, damn, why would you, if your girl would be acting like that, you'd be like, damn, what is wrong with you?
Oh yeah,
Like
I'd
all
be
these
upset.
guys
I'd
doesn't
be
need to see what I be seeing when we're like, you know, on one-on-one.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Like I'll be out of here. Like, hope
hmm.
she doing what? Look, interview over. We removed from What you
Gotta
doing?
go.
Straight up. But yeah, it's always just ask that because it is good to just get that perspective. We've had a lot of different people with various, advice about how to maneuver through this life and through the music business being a woman, and we just want to continue to share those messages to women out there.
Yeah, I mean, of course, sex sells. It's proven, right? It's a
Right.
proof it is. But I don't know. It's really something that they really only want to see you as a object because, or for your talent that you have, but also be like carrying yourself right
Right.
with sort of type of confidence. But I mean, respect for all those who decide to do so. I don't judge them. But I just know for myself, this is not something that I want. I don't want this. Otherwise, I would just open an OnlyFans and making money.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And you're right. I don't judge them. I just say you've reneged the right to be mad that people assume and think of you in a certain kind of way. Like at that point, that's the trade-off for the fame of shaking your ass is I get the right to be like, oh, her ass, shake her ass, like.
I'm just giving. I just provide the song to it.
Right.
They can shake that.
Right.
So
right. Which it all comes together because but that's the give and take because it's there. People gonna do it. That's the thing. Like what I'm saying, and there are places that are designed for that activity that are perfectly normal and fine. You know what I'm saying? Like that will play that song, and there's a place for that song, but you don't have to be the one shaking it. I mean, one you don't have one of those to shake. I don't think. Right in your song.
No, I just had like some choreographers, females who just, for dance stuff, they were twerking a little, but they matches to the song. But I would
I'm
not
talking
be the
about
one.
it's called Shank That Thangalang, right?
Yeah.
Right. You don't have one of those, I don't think, right?
No.
Yeah, you can't shake that in the video anyway. No.
But yeah. No.
But yeah, I get it. And that's great advice. The next one we have is it's get
your swerve on. Oh yeah.
Get your swerve on. Yep.
It's something else.
Let's take a listen to that one.
Tunes.
Come on, QuaShawna in the building. Oh, come on. I know that you didn't expect that shit from me, I know that shit. We get buck wild, bitch, buck wild hoe. That's we get down. You know you like my swag, the way I do. You like to see the shaker with my ass all over you. You watch the
questions. I got one question and one statement. One statement is your rapping voice is so uniquely different than your singing voice. Like it's just very, very different than your singing voice. And the question, oh my god, did I forget the question? We're gonna have to come back to the question. I may have forgot the question, but no, like that. No, the question was, is there a dance to that? It sound like that's one of them, like, you know, people play it and like everybody do the dance to it throughout the song. Is that one of them?
I wish it was. It wish it was. I thought like back then. I thought when promoting that shit, I was like, oh, I need to dance to that because I'm a crunk. Like I like, besides R&B, these emotional type of things, I like rap. I even like underground. I even like 36 Mafia underground stuff that nobody hears.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, as an artist, I don't want to be just going one way. I like doing what I feel like doing. Like to do emotional stuff. Like when it comes to R&B and soul, I love Brian McKnight because it's so much harmonies, emotions. But on the other hand, I listen to Trillville, 36 Mafia too, all type of stuff. So in that crunk era
Definitely, I
was
can definitely hear the influence of 3-6 in that.
yeah, that was like more the crunk era, Lil Jon and everything. But I was like, are there any females out there doing crunk? I was like, okay, let's jump on it. I was like, I feel the beat, just do something. And
Yeah, no,
that
I
was
mean,
at
even to
that
this
time.
day, you just need to come up with a dance for them, for what you saying when you saying move them hips and shake that this, and you just find somebody who gonna make up some shit
And
to
some
it
shit, yeah, that
and
would be
run that
dope.
shit, promo that shit.
I was really thinking about this. I was like, that would be dope to have like a dance, to
Definitely
it.
TikTok type shit for
Yeah, but I
sure.
never made any video to it. So I was like, okay, so, but who knows? Maybe that would be a good idea to do like a dance challenge to see like what is dope to use
Yes,
right there, right?
because
But
it
it's
hasn't
something
been done
different.
yet doesn't mean it shouldn't be done.
Yeah, but you see, like I like to jump on something when I like something, so I just don't only go one direction. If I hear
No, I
something,
get it.
yo, this is
But
me.
that one direction could be that one thing that catch people's attention to open up the
Mm,
doors to be like, whoa, who is this? Because that's all it takes is like something as silly as like a 50-second clip of someone. It could be someone else that came
mm-hmm.
up with choreography for for that song, and then that catches, and then people's like, who's QuaShawna? Who's QuaShawna? Who's QuaShawna? Who's
Yeah,
QuaShawna? Who's QuaShawna? Who's QuaShawna? Who's QuaShawna? And then they go to the catalog and they're like, yo.
she's Asian. What the hell?
But no, like if you listen to the music strictly beyond that, you start to see, okay, there's some talent here. Don't she rap or she sing? And so, like, sometimes for artists, it do just take that small little thing that we would consider like, something that we would do, something that we think about doing, but haven't done yet. That really be that break.
Mm,
So just keep it
yeah.
in mind, food for thought. Just saying, just saying.
Yeah, if I get any good choreographer dancers who would match to that, I would definitely be down. So
I'm gonna see what I can figure out. You know what I'm saying? We got each other's info, so we definitely not ashamed to hit each other up. You know what I'm saying? I like that you do the voice messages because I'll be forgetting and I'll be sitting there hitting my thumbs and stuff, and you was like, "Yo, I'm gonna just talk to you." That's a
yeah, this
good
is
idea.
faster.
Like,
It was way faster. Being like, okay, I'm gonna just write a half book
right.
just to address the things. It just might be sometimes a little bit more easier, right? So,
Yeah. So before we hear the last track, I want to, it's a few questions I have for you, but I want to
hmm
know for a fact what is going on with you from here. What can your fans expect for you in the future, from you in the future?
oh, I'm just reworking. The time before I just got back in my working life, I just really took the time to be doing a lot of music. So there will be something new. I think end of August, yeah, maybe like yeah, in 4 or 5 weeks, I will be releasing, and then a week after, I just did an acoustic version. I'll be coming out with some Afrobeat shit, something totally new.
Mm.
I was working with the artist from the UK, really talented. we're gonna release a song, and I had this idea from our song to a different type of version. So
Mhm.
it's gonna be something really nice. I really uh yeah, I was working with also like some new people, like a friend introduced me to, and it's really cool. So the video's in the making. It's just like it needs to be reviewed. I just gonna be coming out with the video as well, for my single, but the feature will be released first, and after that, I will be coming out with some rap stuff as also in the making. And yeah, I just try to stay diversified, coming up with some shit, new ideas. I know I just need to take some time to be, getting all the content done, and, videos, and I just have the chance now as well to connect with a lot of great, talented people. But right
Right.
now, just, working, doing all that, I just have so much stuff in the pipeline that I'm already delayed on. So I just try to keep everything managed, but staying focused, and
Yeah.
just switch my distribution, got some marketing stuff going on as well. So I think everything is in a good place. So
Dope, dope, dope. Um, let's go ahead and get to this last track, and then I got like one more question for you after that, and then we're gonna tell the audience goodbye for another Sunday Spotlight. If you are out there, this is Mix Squad TV. If you haven't followed us, please
mhm.
follow us. You can go to YouTube at Mix Squad TV, Instagram Mix Squad TV, TikTok, everything Mix Squad TV. Let's get into this last track. It's called "You Got Me Saying."
Yeah.
You want to give us a little bit of something about that one?
hmm Idea, yeah, something sexy, more sensual, and I think the vibe was there immediately hearing this song in the instrumental. I was like, oh yeah, this is something nice with this a little bit more type of influenced by Scott Storch type of vibe. And I was like, oh, that was like, okay, this is something for the ladies too,
Mm,
you know? Hmm.
bet. Let's check it out.
What? You look so hot, boy. Come on. I would like to get to know you. Yeah. Oh, let's do it. I wanna get to know you. I got this, I know what to show you. I know you got me hypnotized.
got me saying.
Yeah. Something
Mm-hmm.
totally different, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean it, but it's all dope though. All the different vibes, whatever the flavor is that you like more, like you can find it with you. You get what I'm saying? Like you have, like you said, you got the influence from that I say original trap, that 3-6, that crunk era with the rap, but then you also have this other unique style with your rap, with your voice in general, like the different, you know how you have octaves when you sing,
Yeah,
you bring
yeah.
that to your rapping, right? Where you could be like, yo, I'm gonna talk to you like this,
Yeah, I
but then
got
I'm
like
gonna
a
hit you
deep
with this.
voice.
But
Yeah.
then
But
you'll,
people
you know
be
what I'm
like, damn, you
saying?
got a deep rap voice. And I'm just like, oh, yeah.
But you use it in a way in which you can do that, and then you can go up an octave and be exciting with your rap as well, which makes it unique. It almost sounds like different people. You know what I'm saying? So it's all talent
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
yeah.
I think is dope. And I think everyone listening would agree, you know, that your music is fire. And so I,
Thank
before
you.
we close out this spotlight, want to make sure that you know what I'm saying, you get your shine, your spotlight, because like, you know, you are talented and this, your music is super dope. And your videos are actually well put together as well. It's like It's Over is really dope as far as just the cinematic depiction of everything, right? It's actually
Yeah,
super
yeah.
dope. And so there is one question that we
Mm-hmm.
ask everybody when we end the spotlight, is that if you were having a tour,
Mm-hmm.
who are you touring with? These people can be alive, they can be deceased, or they, you know, they can no longer uh they could be locked up. It doesn't matter. They could be anywhere on this earth. Who are these 5 people that you're touring with?
Oh my God, you caught me on this one. Um, I mean, I would 5 people only. Okay, I'm like, yeah, I'm influenced by the, 90s, 2000s. So I would love to go on tour with, like, I don't know, Busta Rhymes,
Okay.
Missy Elliott
Okay.
from back then. I would like to have, like, maybe the baby and some
Okay.
newer people up there as well. And then I would just try to get someone who is really talented and not known yet, to just get them out there. Like have the old school, the new school, and then someone who just really talented, just to be able to push as
You
well.
got anybody that's indie that you know that's super dope that no
Oh,
one
there are
would
so
know?
many artists, depending, like, if I would go for rap or for singing. Even on Instagram, I got so many talented
Mm-hmm.
people that I know, but I just
Mm-hmm.
like, yo,
And
this shit is
you
dope.
gotta bring what? You gotta pick somebody.
I just gotta bring a whole damn bus with people. For real. No, but for real, I just
I get it.
would be, I mean, it would be the question of the concept when going on tour, what type of concert do
Mhm.
we have? Like,
Right,
and
right.
then do the people match? But I would like to have, yeah, some big ass thing, because I know, like, Missy Elliott, she does really good shows. Like, her
Yeah.
shows are incredible. Busta Rhymes, or I don't know. He does like great shit. I met him once. I did pre-opening, like, as with the DJ before. I met a
Yeah.
lot of good people, famous people already. Did like the pre-opening things.
Yeah.
Um, but new wise, I don't know. From the new ones, I like the baby. I like what is this other Tory Lanez? Someone
Okay.
I like,
Yeah.
but I think I would push also like females a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Dope. Dope. You have a
because
dope tour. You have to really put, put your mind to exactly who fills that last spot. I get you. I understand. I understand.
but I think
Next
it might
time.
be like a thing like between rap R&B. Then I just have to take one rap old school, one
Hmm.
newer one rap, then R&B. So it's gonna be a whole
Yeah.
mixture.
We let it slide this time. Next time we come on the spotlight, so next time when we have a spotlight again, when we have an audience that is massive, what I'm saying, you're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
someone who we can just come on over and have another show to thank you for coming on our platform today. What I'm saying, at that point you're gonna have to pick 5.
Okay.
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 At
Got
that
you.
point, you gotta pick 5. I'm gonna hold you to it because I got the footage. I got the
Okay.
footage.
Yeah, remind me then. Remind me then again. We're like, back then you
Absolutely.
said this and that. So yeah, last
Absolutely. So this was the Sunday Spotlight again, as we do every single Sunday. This one, if you're watching live, you get a special treat because we're going to re-air this on our platform at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. And so thank you again. Thank you, QuaShawna. If you got like
Thank
3 minutes, I got one of my partners backstage. I would just love to meet you for a hot second before you
Oh yeah, for sure.
end your
Looking
night.
forward to that. I really appreciate you having me here, and I really like our conversation. How you run the show, it's like so easygoing and like so relaxed. I really like that. And we gotta meet again. Oh,
Oh
but I
yeah,
guarantee
for
you.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I definitely believe it, right? I believe it. So for that, you guys, I always have 3 words for you for those at Mixsquadtv. Join the squad, and we are
Did it again, Alex. Give me more. Okay, cash at hand. That's the motto, that's the plan. Got a whole lot of loot. Check my status, that's the brand. Boy, stop playing. Money so long, broke them rubber bands in the jam. I'll be damned if I fuck with Uncle Sam. I'll be spazzing on the beat. I go thermal on them niggas. I'm absorbing all the heat. Oh, salty ass niggas be thinking that it's sweet. Oh, dusty ass niggas in the presence of the league. Salute. Yeah, we looking for recruits. Join the squad, get you open, corner 3, 2, 1, shoot. Don't be scared, come prepared, and we keep you in the loop. Get you squared and prepared, and we accept you as a troop.